Okay, good evening, everybody. Let's get started here. This is the Tuesday, July 1st meeting of the Planning and Zoning Commission. We have a general meeting with a number of items on this, which we hopefully will dispose of fairly quickly, followed by a public hearing, which is really the only item in there is the 333 West Avenue. I have a couple of comments I'd like to make on this. This commission has spent a lot of time on this whole affordable housing issue. As a commission, we've sat here for hours listening to testimony on another affordable housing application down in Nearwater Lane. And the concept of this is the direction that the town is taking, I think, is erroneous, quite honestly, because I don't think the town is... I don't think the town has really coalesced and put forth a cohesive business plan as to how to do affordable housing. And let me be specific about it. The problem we had with the problem we had on Nearwater Lane is there's a fundamental inequity with all of these types of projects. The inequity is that the people who are the neighbors around the project always end up they're the ones that have to take the bullet. They're the ones that have to take the bullet on behalf of the broader community. Hartford has basically made this Darien's problem, okay, as a community. But the solution, as you have in this application here, is to make the solution put the solution on the shoulders of the people who immediately surround this property, as opposed to doing it on a different basis. And these are suggestions that I personally have made to our first select women and also to DAHAC. It'd be better off, I'd much rather see this site conform to existing zoning and have the town subsidize the units. I'd much rather see a development like this conform to the zoning, to the existing regulations, and have, if you want to have an affordable component to it, have the town subsidize the one or two or all of the units, and it would be subsidized through our tax base. That way, the burden for complying with 830G is borne by everybody who lives in town, whether you're on Long Neck Point or whether you live downtown. So I have to honestly tell you that I look at this as a virus, that once you open this box, you never get it back into the bottle, because it'll be replicated all the way around town. And you know, I heard somewhere, and I can't put my finger on it, I heard somewhere there was in recent history, there was a statistic that was put out by, I think it was Hartford, somebody up in Hartford put this out, where they projected the population of Darien to increase from 20 to 30,000 people over the next 10 years. Now, there's only one way that that's ever going to happen, and that's through development like this and subsequent projects that could just march right down through our entire downtown area. By increasing the density of various parcels of land. But again, the issue is a fundamental inequity as to why do we have to tamper with a neighborhood to solve a problem when it could be developed consistent with existing zoning regulations and have the town subsidize it. I just don't see why we don't go that route. That way the burden is shared by every taxpayer in town, as opposed to the neighborhood that this project is. And I have spoken to Charlotte Suler and DAHAC about this. I've spoken to our first selectwoman about this. We talked about it. We've talked about it ad nauseum amongst the commission here. And yet we still have not seen a cohesive plan that come from our elected officials to deal with this issue, other than we're now seeing proposals like this, which put the burden on neighborhoods which have been in existence for years.